is the Pro Watercross National Tour, powered by Broward Motorsports. Hey guys, welcome to the Pro Watercross National Tour, powered by Broward Motorsports. I'm Jessica Warner here in the red clay of Lake Hartwell, Georgia. Let's go talk to the guys up in the booth and find out what happened in round 4.
Rick, Racine, it was spectacular. You know, have you ever noticed that Racine sounds so much like racing? Well, we had some phenomenal racing in Racine.
Yeah, no question about it. And Racine was a little deceptive in that we thought it was going to be a flat water race, but Lake Michigan served up a big challenge to the riders in the term of holes out on the long back straightaway that punished a lot of the riders and really had a big effect on the racing. Racine was absolutely phenomenal. It was a perfect race site. The racing was absolutely awesome and a little deceptive at times, Kurt.
Yeah, it was a little challenging late in the afternoon. The wave action picked up. There were some holes on the back straightaway. Took out some of our top riders. It was a great time. Love racing.
All right, let's take an up-close and personal look at what these riders view on the racetrack with the lap of the day.
We're on board with Craig Warner, set up on the inside, and they take off. Warner with a strong drive. He's got a rider on the outside of him. Watch as they hit the 4 right-hand buoys. Rider in front trying to sweep, but Warner pulls in tight. This will be the final left-hand white turn. As they go to the right, yellow, rider gets by. Warner follows. They go into the left around the red. We'll have another right-hand turn around the yellow. They'll make the left-hand turn, headed to the rest of the course. Warner in 3rd spot right now.
Yeah, you can see Craig Warner as they come down the front straightaway, trying to use the wake of the rider in front of him to make a turn on as they go around this left-hand set of buoys. You can see him trying to carve on the inside. That's very, very advanced riding technique, very challenging to do, but he is very, very fast. And now as they head onto the back straightaway, they pull the trigger and hit some high-speed sections of the racetrack.
Warner going wide open now, trying to catch the riders in front of him. Looks like he's searching for that outside split course, and he's staying out there. Watch as they go around that final red. He'll make the right-hand turn around the yellow. They head to the next red. He'll make that left-hand turn. Once again, we're going right around the yellow. Final time around red to the left, down the front straightaway, over the log jump. And folks, that is the lap of the day.
All right, you guys, the points are getting tight as we get closer to the championship round. Now let's go up to the guys in the booth and find out what's happening here in Lake Hartwell, Georgia.
Absolutely excited to be at Lake Hartwell, Rick.
Yeah.
We're at a new location now. It's spectacular. The track is huge. It's intricate. We're going to see some good racing.
Yeah, and what I'm really looking forward to, this is the first true flat water race of the season where we see who has the high horsepower, the big speeds on the back straightaway. This is going to be epic.
We'll be right back with some more action-packed racing. This is the Pro Watercross National Tour, powered by Broward Motorsports. The 2019 Pro Watercross National Tour is brought to you by Broward Motorsports. You gotta ride. Pole Speed, official marine coating of the tour. These are the official live streaming partners of the tour. Jet Trim, official seat cover and mat of the tour. VP Fuels, official fuel. DT Shredder, all-terrain, all-season power sports. WSN Performance Parts. Alert GPS, built by riders for riders. And these fine sponsors.
Broward Motorsports, South Florida's premier power sports dealer with 4 locations: Davie, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach, and Tequesta. A huge selection of new and used motorcycles, UTVs, ATVs, boats, trailers, and personal watercraft. Log on, check out the selection, and request a quote. Broward Motorsports will not be undersold. The best staff in the industry are ready to serve you. We also feature a customizing department to build the machine of your dreams. At Broward Motorsports, you gotta ride.
What I love about Pro Watercross is it's a complete tour. It takes you everywhere, from salt water to calm water, fresh water, rough water, doesn't matter what it is, it's everywhere. And it goes throughout all the US. I mean, it travels everywhere. So it's a really full circuit national tour that we have to travel around the country going racing in beautiful locations just like this.
This is the Pro Watercross National Tour, powered by Broward Motorsports. Let's find out what happened in Moto 2 for Runabout Box Stock.
Whoa, buddy, Brian Baldwin getting a drive on the outside. Graham Hunt hoping to sweep on it. Not gonna make it. Snyder still with the lead, Rick.
Yeah, Snyder took the outside split. Brian Baldwin elected not to follow him and took the inside, but Snyder continues to lead as they battle tooth and nail here for all the mud, the blood, and the beer in Lake Hartwell. Toy Snyder on the outside split. Here comes Baldwin on the inside, and Baldwin's going to have to follow Snyder on that outside. He lost a little gap that time on the inside split, maybe. They're pretty darn close, though. Right as the leaders go down the back straightaway, here comes Baldwin again, charging up behind Troy Snyder. It is Snyder out in front of Baldwin, and talking about the mud, the blood, and the beer, there will be blood if Baldwin can get close enough to Troy Snyder. And Baldwin goes to the outside.
Brian Baldwin is the #1 rider on the planet for riding in other people's pump wash. He knows how to cut inside it. He uses that Yamaha braking system to maximum effect. And look at Baldwin making a sweep on the outside.
He's trying
He's
that
making
outside
a bid.
move.
What's Troy gonna do?
Snyder's up. And Baldwin got inside right there. Wow, what a move by Brian Baldwin.
They're going crazy down there.
He really set Troy Snyder up coming out of that left-hander.
Look at Brian Baldwin put his hand in the air, saying, I got him.
Here he comes, taking the checkered flag. What a great ride this time. Number 502, Brian Baldwin takes the win here. Moto number 2, Pro-Am Runabout Box Stock.
The action's about to start for Moto 3 in Runabout Box Stock. Let's go up to the guys in the booth and find out what's going on.
I really love it. Oh,
here we go.
Oh, look at that from the outside.
There's some people trading positions on the starting straight in this one. This has gotten crazy already.
Is that Miller? Oh, whoa, whoa.
502, Brian Baldwin gets that hole shot on the inside split. Looks over his shoulders. He comes down the front straightaway, and he has got a lead.
Oh, Tyler Hill out of
Tyler Hill is charging.
There you go.
The homeboy out of Moreno Valley.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Tyler Hill on the gas. Boy, we haven't seen him up here today, so I had to check that number real quickly, and he's trying to keep Brian Baldwin in his sights. And that is saying a lot. 502 down the front straightaway. Our race leader, Brian Baldwin, on Box Stock Runabout. Moto number 3, final race of the day here in Lake Hartwell. And Brian Baldwin still with Tyler Hill on his heels here.
Oh, yeah.
Keeping the pressure on in this Moto number 3. Tyler Hill riding a brilliant moto. 110, Troy Snyder comes down the front straightaway with Tim Miller, boat number 37 behind him. But right now, it's all 502, Brian Baldwin. .502, Brian Baldwin in command here. This third and final Pro-Am Runabout Box Stock race of the weekend. So that unofficially is going to put Troy Snyder now into second place. Tim Miller into third. Here comes Snyder and Miller battling down the front straightaway here.
I think I disagree. I think Dennis Mack is in second.
Maybe.
Troy Snyder is in third. Tim Miller is in fourth.
White flag out. We do know who's in front, and that is
Big bad belly belching Brian Baldwin.
Baldwin got the lead from the get-go, and he has never looked back.
Hitting and dipping. Yeah, I think D-Mac is in that second position. He makes a move past gentleman Jim Bennett as Jim moves way over, lets the leaders go by. So Dennis Mack, now the one trying to chase down Brian Baldwin. Not going to happen. Checker flag coming out.
the end of the weekend. Brian Baldwin with another moto win.
Moto 3 and Pro-Am box stock. Came out, got the whole shot, and never looked back. You know, we were working with the ski all weekend trying to make it better, and it panned out. Lake Charles, Louisiana. I'm super pumped to go down there. The food is awesome. The crawfish, I think that's. I mean, I love to race, but I love crawfish, so can't wait to get down there and eat some food. You know, we got a points lead going in there in the Pro-Am runabout box stock, and I believe GP runabout also. So we got to do some work, you know, make sure our stuff's good, and just ride hard and hopefully come home with a win.
We'll be right back with some more action-packed racing. This is the Pro Watercross National Tour, powered by Broward Motorsports.
Broward Motorsports, South Florida's premier power sports dealer with 4 locations: Davie, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach, and Tequesta. A huge selection of new and used motorcycles, UTVs, ATVs, boats, trailers, and personal watercraft. Log on, check out the selection, and request a quote. Broward Motorsports will not be undersold. The best staff in the industry are ready to serve you. We also feature a customizing department to build the machine of your dreams. At Broward Motorsports, you gotta ride.
This is the Pro Watercross National Tour, powered by Broward Motorsports. Welcome back to the Pro Watercross National Tour, powered by Broward Motorsports. I'm Jessica Warner here in sunny, beautiful Lake Hartwell, Georgia.
Lake Hartwell, it's about a 56,000 acre lake, and Tugelo sits on 393 of those acres, so it's a great lake. What a great event. It's a major draw. I mean, people from all over the state are coming for this, but for the Northeast Georgia region, this is a huge tourist event.
So here we are in Lake Hartwell. It's beautiful. We got gorgeous weather. The temperature is right. Water couldn't be nicer, and fresh water finally, which is nice for the skis. And it's just a beautiful location. We got hard packed pavement, boat ramps. It's a very clean event.
Man, Pro Watercross is the best tour. So far, we've had every stop. I cannot pick a favorite yet. It's going to be impossible this year. It's the place to be, Pro Watercross Tour.
This is one of the prettiest venues on the tour. Everybody's been super nice in the town. There's a lot of boats that came out to spectate. Honestly, can't complain. The weather's awesome.
Pro Watercross here in Lake Hartwell, Georgia. It's pretty amazing. It is such a great event. It's great to bring your family to, and it's just overall, this site is amazing.
Stay tuned for more action-packed racing here in Lake Hartwell, Georgia. This is the Pro Watercross National Tour, powered by Broward Motorsports. The 2019 Pro Watercross National Tour is brought to you by Broward Motorsports. You gotta ride. Pole Speed, official marine coating of the tour. These are the official live streaming partners of the tour. Jet Trim, official seat cover and mat of the tour. VP Fuels, official fuel. DT Shredder, all-terrain, all-season power sports. WSN Performance Parts. Alert GPS, built by riders for riders, and these fine sponsors.
Broward Motorsports, South Florida's premier power sports dealer with 4 locations: Davie, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach, and Tequesta. A huge selection of new and used motorcycles, UTVs, ATVs, boats, trailers, and personal watercraft. Log on, check out the selection, and request a quote. Broward Motorsports will not be undersold. The best staff in the industry are ready to serve you. We also feature a customizing department to build the machine of your dreams. At Broward Motorsports, you gotta ride.
Pro Watercross attracts the best riders, best racers, I think, in the country, and it's just a wonderful venue. They do a wonderful job.
If you want to race the fastest, you definitely have to race Pro Watercross.
Pro Watercross attracts the best competition from around the world.
This is the Pro Watercross National Tour, powered by Broward Motorsports. Let's find out what happened in Moto 2 for Pro Ski GP.
Check on the 44, Derek Powell on the 51.
Powell
David
got a good
Cabrera.
start on 44. Powell on the outside split. Let's get a look on that inside split. Is that Warner on the inside? Let me see. Yes, it is. The factory Kawasaki. Craig Warner. He's got company, though, on the inside. Warner gets
That's
out.
Richuck. Matthew Richuck making a move on Warner early. And here comes Powell on the outside. Richuck making the turn.
Look at number 20, Matthew Richuck, laying down some beautiful turns. He is laying it over.
Rick Lake, you knew it was coming. You knew it had to happen. Matthew Richuck out in front of the fastest riders in the country in Pro-Am Ski GP. This young man is on fire.
Oh, Richuck is running away right now. Matthew Richuck. Matthew's 18 years old out of High Point, North Carolina, riding for Superior Auto House and Performance Jet Ski and Cycle. And his good friend Jules Hopkins and his dad helping him out with the tuning, it looks like to me.
Rick Lake, I'm going to say, without the color of the helmet, you know the rider he really reminds me of? Jimmy Wilson.
Well, he looks very smooth, reminiscent of Jimmy Wilson. Very few mistakes right now. We've been watching Richuck the last few years get faster and faster. And you remember when I started announcing with you on the tour.
Yep.
What was the first thing I noticed was Matthew Richuck. Number one, I can know who he was on the course at all times by his helmet. But more importantly was his style. His style in the corners, very smooth. He lays that ski over. He's got beautiful cornering style. And he's able to really carve tight corners and keep his speed up through those corners.
Well, and it's no question his conditioning is superior now to when we seen him a couple of years ago. Richuck now, he is leaving the fastest riders in the country right now. He is gone.
Yeah, Matthew Richuck clearly has learned what it takes to race at this level, and now he's putting all that work, all that experience to use here in Moto number 2 in Pro-Am Ski GP. And Matthew got a third yesterday in Moto number 1. If he can hang on and pick up this first in Moto 2, he's going to have a shot at the overall, Kurt.
Well, it's going to be close. He and Powell will be tied on points if they stay the way they are right now.
And
although
don't
Richuck just about knows that in.
Don't count out our series point leader, Craig Warner, either. Craig lurking back there behind Powell in third as they all go to the inside split right now, almost all. Nice move by Craig Warner. He worked and worked and worked and finally got by Powell into that second place. Too little, too late, though, as our winner, number 20, Matthew Richuck, takes the win. Woo! And a big victory from young Matthew Richuck. Congratulations.
All right, here's what we've all been waiting for, the final moto for Pro Ski GP. Let's go check it out.
Oh, Warner got a drive. Warner got a great drive.
Yeah,
and
Richuck
look how Richuck, you got something trying to sweep. Richuck got it on the inside, right?
Yeah, Richuck got a great jump and took command early on that inside split. Warner likewise out in front on the outside split. So we'll see when they come out of that split onto the front straightaway who's got the lead. And it looks like it's going to be Matthew Richuck. But Craig Warner's going to come with a head of steam down that front straightaway. Richuck looks over.
Oh, he better not leave him any room.
And Richuck hangs on to the lead, makes the left-hand turn around the right-hand side of the race course, and here we go.
Wow, I just watched Craig Warner make that SXR 1200 turn like a 550. I can't believe he made that turn.
Well, I know Warner desperately would like to garner a win here in Moto number 3 and take the overall for the day in Pro-Am Ski GP. But Matthew Richuck is having the best day of his career, his young career, as he has not lost yet today. He took a win in Moto number 1 here in Pro-Am Ski GP earlier, and also a win in Pro-Am Ski Stock. And Matthew Richuck is having the day today.
Well, you know what? I'm watching.
Oh, it almost subs it over to the log jump.
And that's the only thing that's going to stop Matthew Richuck today. I'm watching on that inside as Warner's following Richuck. And there's no way that Commander boat turns on a dime, and SXR, I don't care. It's too long. It cannot make those kind of tight turns.
Yeah, you are not going to turn inside a Commander GP1. You're
No.
right. There's no possible way. Hayden Skelton over the log jump took a beating on that first lap. He recovered and kind of shook it off and kept going, went down into the tray momentarily. We'll see how he does, as that had to hurt a little bit.
Is he back in that third position, looks like? Drake Stanley.
Drake is very capable of thinking very quickly in a critical situation in the water, as he's proven many, many times in many different situations throughout the world.
Yep, no question about it. Oh, we're going to open up the log jump. Here it comes. Warner up and over. David Cabrera getting the cobwebs out, just like, dude, what happened?
What happened exactly?
No, seriously, man, the boat went flying, but he went straight down like an anchor.
Well, the log jump looks really smooth. The guys just pop over it very nice until they don't.
Yes, exactly.
And either the tail gets kicked up causing a nosedive, or they just hammer the thing dead on.
Well, here comes Jules Hopkins.
And his buddy Matthew Ritchuk, as the white flag comes out, just about to put Jules down a lap.
I don't know if Matthew would do that to Jules.
Oh, yes, he will.
I'm not sure he would.
Maybe not, but
They've been buddies.
I would.
They're both Commander riders. And look at that. Jules totally backs out, says, go on by, bud.
No question.
Go on by.
He knows his buddy is on fire today, and he is on his way to a first overall here. The biggest win of his young career, 18 years old, out of High Point, North Carolina, riding for Superior Auto House, Performance Jet Ski and Cycle, AMSOIL, Fly Racing, Hurricane Racing, STB Racing, JC Racing, and Works H2O Design Boots. He is coming around to take the win, and this is huge. Matthew Ritchuk
rides it out. And the crowd is going crazy, Rick Lake.
Yeah,
this young man just changed his life right there. Look at him. Look up at God.
Yeah, he just put himself on the map right here. Matthew Ritchuk at 18 takes the biggest win of his young career.
Here at Pro Watercross, we're not just about speed, we're also about high-flying action. Check out our freestyle.
That's going to our beautiful backflip.
If you're jonesing for more action-packed racing, check us out on the web at prowatercross.com. For Kurt, Rick, and I'm Jessica Warner, thanks for joining us at the Pro Watercross National Tour, powered by Broward Motorsports.